Okay, we have a new Codex Roadmap 2021 that came out a couple of days ago, showing us that in August we're going to have Grey Knights and Thousand Sons Codex coming out a couple of days after the books were already dropped. That was interesting. At least we have a solid date, well, solid month for the Orc Codex, which is going to be September this year. I guess we kind of knew that because when they dropped that Beast Nega box, they had some articles alluding to it and then flat out saying we're going to see it in September. And then we have this nice little gap for October. Initially, there's nothing in there. But, I mean, this Orc Codex, or this one that came in the Beast Nega box, you know that there's going to be like at least 14 new Orc kits coming out. I counted them all off. I can't remember them all now, but like, so I guess we're going to have September and October. Um, Probably two, maybe even three ways of Orc models. I mean, 14 kits isn't nothing. I saw a lot. Like it's not an entirely new line, but there's a hefty bit of new models coming out for Orcs that it's gonna keep me and my fall incredibly packed with painting. But the interesting one was honestly for me this came out of nowhere. Seeing that we're gonna get like this Black Templar Codex in November or a Codex supplement, man, that is exciting. For all you Black Templar players, that's awesome. I was almost gonna do Black Templars myself. So when I did my Primaris Dark Angels, I was actually gonna make them Black Templars, but I didn't want to have non-Primaris in the Primaris list, so I didn't want to have an Emperor's champion with the old tiny model. But then we see that they have this new Emperor's Champion mini coming out. He's thick, he's big, awesome, and like all I'm hoping for now for November is there going to be a Primaris upgrade sprue for Black Templars. That is literally it. Primaris upgrade sprue, Emperor's Champion, new supplement. They're covered. That's awesome. So, um, personally, super excited. Even though I don't play them, but I just want to see what the Primaris Black Templars will look like in the future. But then we got this December 2021, two new books, an Imperial and a Xenos. So, unfortunately, no chaos in 2020. Wait a minute, there was tons of chaos in 2020. There's no chaos codices in 2020. Okay, that's unfortunate, but whatever. We can wait a little bit longer. It's gonna be 2022 will be the year of chaos. But I'm actually well. First of all, I heard some theories and people just talking back and forth what these books could be, hang out the stores and stuff like that, right? I think we have solid clues what these books are going to be. I'm not trying here to spread rumors, but it's almost certainly the Astra Militarum Codex, right, guys? I mean, with the new plastic kit being released in Kill Team with the Krieg models, is this just a big clue that we're getting the Astra Militarum Codex? Are we getting a new Astra Militarum line? I don't know if they would change the tanks. Those tanks are super old, but they make sense for the Astra Militarum. But are we going to see a whole new line of infantry for the Imperial Guard? That would be interesting. That would be my bet. I guess another possibility, it could be Custodes. It wouldn't shock me if it was Custodes. So, in my opinion, we're going to see like the Guard or Custodes. But I don't know. Once we saw that Kill Team kit, I'm thinking Guard for sure. Now, secondly, the Xenos one. How many are left? Right, we have Craftworld Eldar, Inari, Genestealer Cults, and Tyranids. Right? Is that it? Oh, and Tau. Interesting. I guess all those are a possibility. For some reason, I don't think Tau was going to be ready. I feel like that's going to take a while longer. I have nothing to back it up. It's pure theory. I would love for it to be Craft World because I've been starting my own Craft World army, but so that to me tells me it's probably not going to be them. I'm thinking Genestealer Cults or Tyranids would be where I would bet. A December release, two armies. It would be an army that okay. If my theory about the Astra Militarum is coming out in December, there's not going to be another line of models coming out at the same time. Not likely. I mean, it's possible. Whatever book these are, they're almost guaranteed a new character kit. We've seen that time and time again with the books coming out. Like we see the new Emperor's Champion coming out with the Black Templar book. We see the new Crow model for the Grey Knights, the new, I can't really name that type of character for the Thousand Suns. So they're certainly going to get a new character kit. But I would bet only one line would get multiple actual kits. So if my theory is right about the Astra Militarum, that means the Xenos army coming out is probably not going to have any releases. That being said, other than one model kit, right? That being said, I think all the Xenos models races I said left, all kind of need new kits. Like Eldar can get away with not, but they really should refresh a lot of their aspect warriors. Genestealer cults would be the easiest one. They don't need any new kits. They need a big rework for sure. Tau stuff is dated, but they don't need new stuff. But you know, they can use some nice stuff. And I think Tau, I just think there's a major rework that they're gonna take longer to come out. And Tyranids, they need new kits across the board for everything. So I don't think it's Tyranids. So my bet, my guess, pure guess, Genestealer cults versus Astra Militarum. So way down below in the comments, what do you think? What are your predictions for the December releases? Do you agree with me that Astra Militarum is being hinted at? Or am I just, I don't know, making something out of nothing? Those Cajuns have been around forever. It's about time we got a new nice Krieg model, or even just new Astra Militarum in general. Actually, you know what? Lore-wise, the Krieg are kind of known for fighting everything, right? But is there a particular sector or big war that they were in against a certain race? Because that might lead to some clues of what this could be. But if I'm going to bet, I'm a gambling man. I'm not. I am. I'm betting Astra Militarum and Genestealer cults. But hell, who knows? Comment below. What do you think? What are your predictions for the new December releases? Are you excited for Black Templars? Even though I'm not a Black Templar player, I am. I'm super excited for that. And tons of Orc models coming out in December and October, assumingly, or presumably. October it is, right? There you go, guys. There's another Codex roadmap. I just want to hear your predictions. Comment below. Give me your crazy theories, and I'm going to run with them myself. See you the next one, guys.